Oh yeah. Gotta smack the rear tire every once in a while. Woo! What's going on, YouTube? Thanks for tuning into the channel. Today I'm on the Breakout, the 2024 Harley Davidson Breakout. This is gonna be a fun demo. But yeah, let's get into some of the basics. This is the second year that Harley Davidson is producing the Breakout since it's made its return. I don't know if that made sense. What's special about the Breakout is that it comes with the 117 Milwaukee 8 engine. Pretty torquey, I'm not gonna lie. It has the large roulette front wheel, a very fat, I think it might be 240 or like maybe 260 rear tire. But man, this is a factory chopper that just looks real good.
Harley Davidson first released the Breakout in 2013 as part of its Softail lineup. It was introduced as a muscular, drag-inspired cruiser with a distinctive design and powerful performance. Since then, the Breakout has become a popular choice among riders looking for a blend of style, performance, and comfort on the road. After a short retirement, Harley brought the Breakout back to its lineup with several updates, most notably the Milwaukee 8 117 engine, increased tank size from a 3.5-gallon tank to 5 gallons, a new digital gauge that reinforces the clean lines, and a host of other features to improve the ride. In a world where the open road calls out to the free-spirited, where every curve is an adventure waiting to unfold, one motorcycle stands ready to answer the call: the 2024 Harley Davidson Breakout. Born from a legacy of innovation and a passion for the ride, the 2024 Breakout is more than just a motorcycle. It's a statement of style, power, and performance. At the heart of the Breakout beats a potent Milwaukee 8 117 engine, delivering exhilarating power and torque that propels you forward with every twist of the throttle. But power is only part of the equation. With a Softail suspension and ergonomic design, the Breakout offers a ride like no other. Smooth, responsive, and planted, whether you're cruising down the highway or carving through city streets. But perhaps what truly sets the Breakout apart is its ability to embody the spirit and freedom and self-expression that defines the Harley Davidson experience. With endless customization options, each Breakout is a reflection of its rider's unique style and personality. Inside the cockpit, the Breakout offers a blend of modern technology and classic craftsmanship. The digital gauge provides riders with essential information just at a glance. For those that want to take the Breakout on long stretches on the highway, cruise control is available and paired with a 5-gallon tank to travel the open road. But the Breakout isn't just about power and performance, it's also a visual masterpiece. With its bold, aggressive styling and low-slung profile, the Breakout commands attention wherever it goes. From the muscular fuel tank to the chopped rear fender, every inch of the Breakout exudes confidence and attitude.
Let's get into a little bit of the ergonomics. This Breakout has the 4 controls, and it has this like low bend bars, like drag bars, with a little bit of a bend back towards you. So it's a very aggressive riding position with 4 controls and foot pegs. So you're really leaning forward, at least for me, hunch forward, and you're kind of in like this little taco position. I'm coming in at 5'8". For taller riders, this might be a really nice bike that's set up for you, but for shorter riders, it's kind of a challenge. The seat height comes in around like 25 inches, so it's still pretty low, but it is a little bit of a wider bike. You know, I can still flat foot this bike, but it's not the most comfortable right out of the box. The seat, however, feels really good, nice and plush. Like I mentioned, it comes with the 117, which is just a ton of fun. A lot of torque, and with the fat tire, with the fat rear tire, you really feel all of it. Comes with a digital gauge, similar to the Street Bob and the Lowrider ST. Really nice visibility, even though it only takes up a small amount of real estate. And it just gives it gives the Breakout like a really nice clean look to it. So I just took out the Fat Boy for a test ride, and you know, turning in the corners is kind of like it feels a little bit lazier, but with the skinnier tire on the Breakout, this feels, to me, just a little bit easier to negotiate the turns. And paired with that with the 117 engine and the aggressive riding position, you know, it really makes you want to like ride the Breakout harder. That's what she said. To me, all of that just translates into just a really fun, adventurous ride. The Harley rep was telling me, you know, with the Breakout, you kind of have to be more forceful in the turns, but I don't know if I necessarily agree. To me, it feels a little bit easier. And I don't know if it's because, you know, I'm pushing a little bit more of my weight down low, and so leaning into the turns feels a little bit easier for me. So all in all, I would say still like it. I think the shape of the rear tire definitely helps with the turns. Woo! Breakout is, to me, one of the really more unique looking Harleys out there, or at least unique looking Harley softails. I love the design on the roulette wheel, the chrome finishes on the Breakout, so it's got a really nice blend of like retro, modern appointments to it. I will say, as somebody who's a little bit of a shorter rider, this is not like the most comfortable riding position for me. Like, I'm hunched forward, I'm using all of my reach here, so man. What I like about what they did with the Breakout is that they put the 5-gallon tank in here. Typically, you wouldn't think that a chopper would have like a big tank, but I do like the fact that the Breakout has a 5-gallon tank. So if you really wanted to, you could take this around for a long time, for a long trip. All right, we're gonna pull over here. We're gonna take a quick look at the Breakout. The seat, I think, is the same as last year, but I really like the fact that it has the passenger pillion. Again, similar to the Fat Boy, you have adjustable rear shock right here. No need to remove the seat. Really cool looking roulette wheels. Love that. Love the black accents with the chrome accents. I was looking at the rear tire, and this to me looks a little bit wider than the Fat Boy. Oh yeah. Gotta smack the rear tire every once in a while. And what's really cool is this little oval light here. Very unique. I personally don't like this look, but it's growing on me. I know a lot of people do like it. It's got a really nice long rake in the front. It's got a really nice chopper silhouette. So you wouldn't think that there's a big difference between a 117 and the 114, but to me there is. To me there's a huge difference. The 117 just feels a lot more torquey. To me it sits happier in the higher RPM range than a 114. It's my take anyway. Yeah, see, to me it just like jumps out. Like I'm just ever so slightly shifting my wrist and the bike responds. So it's a lot of fun in that way. It's a very responsive engine, more so than the M8, obviously, or the M8 114. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, like you can feel the difference between the 117 and the 114. Like the 114, like I really have to get on the throttle for it to pull me back. But this one, just a little twist of the throttle and, you know, it kind of throws me back a little bit. Man, that is a ton of fun. All right. Okay, the brakes feel really good. Very dense bite to it. Single disc, I think. Yeah, single disc brakes. But still has a really, you know, strong bite to it. Yeah, overall, really, really enjoyable ride. A lot of fun. If you are into choppers, this is the Harley to get for you, obviously. And man, this is fun. So this is something that I noticed in my last year's demo of the Breakout 2. But to me, all of the 117s vibrate just a little bit more. And I can feel that in the handlebars. It's just like small little vibrations. And so over, you know, say like riding for 2-3 hours, I don't know how that would feel. That'll probably, you know, create a little bit of fatigue. But other than that, I absolutely love the Breakout. I don't think there's a Harley that I dislike. Each Harley serves a purpose in my mind. But in terms of like just fun, this is one of the more fun bikes. Like this is the bike that I would want to take out for, you know, if I'm going around for like 60 minutes, 2 hours or so, and I really want to get on it, this is the bike. This is that bike. Woo! I mean, if you have the option to go for a 117 versus a 114, absolutely take the 117 every time. I'm curious to know, for anybody who's owned a Breakout for a while, like, what's your long-term experience been like? Any pros or cons? I'd love to know, so drop it in the comments. Because obviously, you know, this is a demo ride. You're only scratching the surface on a demo ride. But to me, I kind of like what I'm getting here. In terms of comfort, that's probably my only downside, only because I'm coming in a little bit shorter, so the reach and the bend forward, not the most comfortable for me. I would probably, you know, make some changes to the handlebars to make it more comfortable, but just in terms of it being like a fun ride, like this to me gets it done. The cornering wasn't too difficult, as the Harley rep said. You know, once you get used to it, you kind of understand the baseline for where you need to put pressure. Yeah, I'm gonna take this bike back to the dealership. Thanks for tuning into the video. Drop me a comment or any questions. I'll happily answer to the best I can. But that's it for me. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, I'll see you later. Peace.